I'm doing well, man. Knee's good. Everything's ready to go 100%. Been training, getting stronger. Got back from Atlanta not too long ago.
Could you kind of take us through the whole summer when you got clearance, where you were, how you
After Boston, I came back for like 2 days. Then I went to New York to continue rehab with Rob. Things went well there. After rehab, I flew down to Atlanta, which is where I've been for about a month and a half, I'd say. Really getting stronger, hitting the track, getting in the weights, just strengthening the knee all the way around. And after that, I just flew back here. I'm about to start working out with Rambis on Monday.
How much basketball activity are you doing?
We did basketball nearly every day down there, but that was just like individual skill work. I'm going to continue that here with Kurt, and then once more guys start coming back in, we'll have a full court out here.
So you've been cleared to practice and basically do anything?
Yep. My last date with the doctor was, almost 2.5, 3 months ago, so it's good.
Where in Atlanta were you working out?
In Alpharetta. It's like 20 minutes from downtown Atlanta.
Like in a gym or
No, we had a high school, West Forsyth. That was the track and the football field, so we could run sprints and things like that. Then we worked out at the local YMCA, and then that was weights and basketball there.
Andrew, at what point did you get over your fear, if you had a fear, of the knee and the surgery?
After, I want to say, when I started to run again on the track, which is probably, a week after I first got to Atlanta, I'd say. It was like July 23rd, like July 30th is when I really didn't have any more fear. I was running stairs and doing things like that, and with no pain, so.
Are you playing pickup games or just?
No, we've just been doing skill work and things like that.
Who were you working with down in Atlanta?
Gerald Wilkins and my trainer, Sean Zarzana. And then, like I said, here I'm going to be working with the coaches staff.
How much of a relief is it for you right now just to be at this point and have this past you?
Man, it feels super good, man. Especially the first day that I could actually run and I didn't feel any pain. That was the best day, I think. And we just been building ever since there. I have no pain, no swelling. I'm able to work out 3-4 hours, no problem, so it's good.
Did you notice a significant difference after the surgery that you could tell, like, this was starting to feel right?
Yeah, actually, right after the surgery, I could already bend it, more than I could with less pain. And that was right after, and that was while my leg was still actually swollen. So, I think I just had some things floating around in there that were causing inflammation. And once he drained all that stuff out, everything was good.
Was there one day in Atlanta where you just really cut loose and said, you remember the day where you thought, well, this is going to be okay?
Nah, man, we work so many hours, dude. I just think, like I said, the first day I got on that track, I think was my favorite day, because that was when I knew, like, it's ready. I can start building it back up.
Where are you now compared to where you were a year ago, having spent last summer?
Actually, I'm better. The times that I'm getting on the track are better. I'm able to lift my weights. I'm stronger. I weigh about the same, 285, but less body fat. So, the surgery definitely helped. All-Tech is a great doc, and once he cleared me, I was ready to go.
Is this something you could have done sooner than you did, the surgery?
Nah, you never want to get cut, so I had to take my time, and that was the last option, and I thank God that it worked out for me, but everything we did was right.
Andrew, how much do you look forward to training camp now? After everything you've gone through and having to sit there and watch the guys go to the NBA Finals and not be a part of that, I imagine you're pretty...
I can't wait, man. I think I'm the only guy who wants the season to start, like, tomorrow, you know what I mean? But I just can't wait to play with the fellas. I haven't done that in so long. Been like 7 months, so I'm excited.
How do you see yourself with, obviously Pau wasn't here when you were hurt. How do you see yourself working with him? How do you see that all coming together?
I think it's going to work great. He'll be 4, I'll be 5. We'll be able to pass up top to each other. He's a good passer, as am I. He'll be able to throw me lobs, same respect. So, I really can't wait for it. And then on the defensive end, I think we'll have a kind of like a twin tower effect. So, if somebody gets by him, that's already going to change their shot, and then I'll be able to come catch it from the other side. So I think things are going to work really well.
Is there a feeling of sort of looking to make up for lost time?
Well, as far, yeah,
Getting back?
Yeah, I definitely want to start the season and just go out there and do well. I mean, I left off doing really well, the best I've ever played. So I want to continue that and then pick that up another couple of notches.
How frustrating was it to have to sit there during the finals and see your team struggling?
Oh man, that was terrible. I think somebody wrote an article about that. Like my face, I never smiled once. Like you know what I mean. So that was tough. That was one of the toughest things I've ever had to do.
Did you see where you could have helped? Sitting
Definitely.
there and watching?
Definitely. I mean, just on defense, really, is the biggest way I could have helped because they had a lot of uncontested layups, which is something that you can't win like that. You can't win giving one guy 10 layups. It doesn't work.
Do you think your perspective has changed on that, especially about the importance of defense?
Definitely. I can't wait to work with Cap because he was able to hold down the fort for so long as a Lakers center. So, once I get back with him and with his mentoring, I think he could teach me a lot.
With you back now, Andrew, expectations, championship since the team just went to the finals without you?
I believe that. I mean, I think all Laker fans do. I think you all do. We should definitely get right back there and do it right this time.
Have you talked to Kareem at all?
A couple of times, not too much, but as the season starts, he'll be coming over my house doing film studies and things like that.
He's going to do it at your house?
Yeah.
You hope to get any more discussion or talk done on an extension for you?
Definitely, but I just really want to go out there and play. I mean, if I handle my business on the court, the business off the court will be handled. So, all we can do is wait on that. That's something for my agent to handle.
Do you expect or hope to get that done before the season?
I mean, it would be nice to get it done before the season. Obviously, you don't have to think about it, but if not, my play will determine what I get.
And you're okay with the notion of just sort of not playing for a contract, because that sounds like there's different type of motivation, but just sort of the idea of my play will dictate it, it'll be handled.
I think I'm going to be ready, and I really don't have anything to do with that. All I can do is show up here and work hard every day.
So would it ease your mind, though, to get that business factor done before you step back on the court, for real, before real games start?
I mean, it would be nice to have that done, but I'm going to be out there either way, so it doesn't really matter.
So while you were down, what video game was it that could be?
Actually, Halo. I was on Halo for a long time. My gamer tag is Andrew Bynum XT. If anybody wants to get beat, come see me. I'm on there every night.
Questions there?
Have you seen the tape of when you were hurt? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I saw it. Funny thing about that is I saw it the first night, and what I thought had happened was somebody fell into my leg, and I twisted it and then fell down. But then when I watched the tape, it was way different, and it was kind of a shocker that I just kind of stepped on Elo's foot and tried to jump. And then you don't really see anything if you watch it live, so we slow-moed it, and you can see the kneecap slide out actually and come back. So yeah, I watched it a couple times.
Painful to watch?
Not as painful as that time.
I'm sure the injuries are, probably different, but what do you think about USC's quarterback Mark Sanchez?
I didn't even hear about it, man. I've been on the East Coast for so long. So.
But he had a dislocated kneecap
He also
in
did.
training camp, and now he's back quarterbacking.
Okay. I mean, I wish him the best of luck. I hope everything goes well with it, but I really don't know too much about it.
Has being away from the game for a while increased your appreciation for it? Made you realize even how much you do love it?
Definitely. One thing about being away for so long is, like you said, you get to step back and just realize, how easily things can be taken away. So it definitely made me appreciate the game a lot more. And I just can't wait to get back out there.